Alright, so do we have more exciting news today? I'm back. I have been on a bit of a break, but I'm here now, and Ninja and Pokimane actually respond to Backlash over exclusive Valorant co-streaming. And I really wanted to talk about this because it's basically pro season, and especially it's about Ninja and Pokimane, which we're all really excited for. Ninja and Pokimane have responded to a backlash after they were chosen as a specifically designated co-streamer as the Valorant Champion, sure, VCT for short, Masters NA, with some fans believing they were undeserving of the role. So if you don't know what really happened, is co-streaming esports has been out of contention for a long time. Raw drew the ire of public during First Strike when they only granted co-streaming permissions to Ninja and Mid, while the ban on co-streaming LSC has been a debate on a while. So basically what I'm talking about is that only 2 Twitch streamers can stream aside from the official Riot's Twitch streams. So for example, if you really like a streamer and you want to watch some esports from Riot and Valorant themselves, well, you can't really, because they have some sort of a ban that actually prevents you from talking about the stream and watching the stream itself. But as things stand, Riot is currently not allowing just any streamer to commentate over the VCT Masters NA broadcast, and it will probably be like that in the future. So really your favorite streamers, like, except if they're exclusive, can't really stream themselves. But on March 11, they announced Mid, Shroud, Ninja and Pokimane would be granted special permissions to co-stream VCT Masters NA on their own channels. However, some fans criticized Riot's decision, claiming the choice to pick Ninja and Pokimane over streamers was purely down to their popularity, rather to their knowledge of the game. Some players called out on Riot to grant co-streaming permissions to 100 Thieves sub Quan, Dicey, and I really hope I spelled his name correctly, but he revealed he had been turned down. So this is like a tweet from Quan from 100 Thieves, and unlucky boys, but we're not allowed to watch Party Masters, didn't get approval. And that was a serious backlash to Riot for not enabling Quan to actually stream, who has a lot of knowledge and a lot of expertise on the game. However, there is some really exciting and good news in this video. Responding to the backlash, Pokimane advocated for allowing pro players the ability to co-stream. Saw the comments about Valorant co-streaming. I had no ideas pro wanted to stream, but I couldn't. I agree they should be able to. Sorry for those who are disappointed. Wish it was up to me. And I definitely agree with this, because potentially the more people that are streaming the game, the more viewers the streams have, right? So sometimes people watch the esports because of the streamer, not just because of the esport itself. But not only that, also Team Liquid content creator Jonas jumped to the defense of both streamers, explaining his belief that both were more than qualified to host co-streams. I love how people are silly enough to criticize Ninja for being those. He actually has a ton of competitive experience in Valorant. Same goes to Pokimane, who has played the game since beta and is a great role model for our community. NA scene is booming, and that's true truth. And now Ninja did reply, I appreciate you, it's not frequent where I am defended by people in any community that have a voice. Not counting my super good friends, obviously, and I love the simple responses, and it seems like we are seeing some changes in the future, and Ninja thanked Jonas for defending him. It's not frequent when I'm defending by people in any community is what he meant, potentially actually feeling like the part of community in Valorant. Fortunately, one fan, G Belizes, has offered what seems to be the solution. They suggested to Pokimane that she brings a pro player like Dicey onto her co-stream to be able to provide an added insight. Both parties expressed their willingness to produce this kind of content. Now, this is a great idea, Pokimane replied. If anyone would be interested, but I'd be more than happy to accommodate. And then Quan, or Dicey for that matter, actually will join in maybe. That's pretty much awesome. But if you didn't know, what is Riot's policy on co-streaming? Riot is yet to publicly release a Valorant-specific policy, but it likely echoes that the LCS that defines co-streaming as rebroadcasting the content from a current stream while adding live commentary and or video. For someone to produce a co-stream, they must have a special permission from Riot themselves. Now, Riot is selective with their choice of co-streamers as they're keen to avoid compromising sponsorship deals and professional integrity, as well as tracking viewing numbers. The viewing numbers is what is really important here. Limiting the number of co-streamers makes this much easier for Riot to monitor and avoid any major mishaps that could rub the wrong people up the wrong way. But if you're looking for the best way of keeping with NCAA and us, there's no place but better than their dedicated hub on Dicey.com. Now, I really wanted to talk about this because in the future, we could be potentially seeing all streamers having the same chance of watching the streams and actually streaming them at the same time to their viewers. And it seems like we're getting some great stories in Valorant so far, especially how streamers are getting more and more connected and inviting each other to such an events. Valorant esports is very early, and what is happening in the future might completely change from now on. So what's really important to note here, and the keynote is always stay connected in Valorant. That's the most important part, because Valorant right now is pretty small. It's not as big as Fortnite just yet. It has a large number of players and viewers, I'm guessing, but what it needs to have is a sort of a connection, and that's what we're gonna see in Valorant. That's what's very important in Valorant. And if you do your part, you will do your best. I'm fatmanpersonal, sign out. Be sure to leave a like or just subscribe if you're new to the content. Thank you so much for watching.